guys, Officer Ashley Smith here from New York, and I'm going to be coming to Muscle Sport TV.
And I am Muscle Sport Magazine publisher Joe Pietaro, and we are together with our Instagram live feed for the final episode of NFL Coast to Coast. Yes, I am doing it alone today without my co-host Dave Goyes. He chose to sit out this one, and I respected that, and he respected the fact that I am done with the NFL. Yes. Now, I brought some goodies. Before I got into this fucking retarded bodybuilding shit, I was a regular, real sports writer. I used to go in the press box and type away. Hey, Rob, what's up, bro? I would type away. Well, you're very welcome, Instagram Fit. I would type away on my laptop in the press box and write down 3rd down and 11, 10-yard pattern, 3 YAC for, whoever, Wayne Corbett, whoever. See, I used to be a editor-in-chief. This is an oldie but a goldie. This is one of my old passes. Holy shit. It's like fucking, it's like faded. You see? And one of the teams I used to cover was the New York Jets. I worked for a New York sports magazine. I was the editor-in-chief, and I covered the Jets. I really covered both teams, but I had other guys that did the Giants. Boycott NFL. Well, that's part of what this is all about. These idiots in NFL are a bunch of bitches, overpaid biatches. I agree. Power to the NFL. Protest hard ass fuck. Okay. I like it. See, I've been to Super Bowls. This is my first one from 2007 in Miami, right? And then here is Arizona when the Giants beat the undefeated New England Pats, right? Let's show that to the YouTube camera, both of them. And here is Indianapolis when the Giants beat the Pats again. And I couldn't find my full one from Tampa, when Arizona played the fucking Steelers. But I have all of these goodies. See, here's a New York Jets season credential pass from 06. Look. I didn't have to dye my hair then, Mason. Can you believe that? Holy fuck. Right? 07. Right? 08. See, I'm not lying. The proof is in the pudding. Joey is going to sing Glory Days. Barbells, what's up, Mark? Right, here's, which one? Here's 2010 and 11. Here is one of the coldest nights in the world. Fucking Jets 2010 AFC Championship game at Heinz Field. Throwback Wednesday. Okay? Here's all the NFL draft. Here's Giants City Hall, the Super Bowl parade. Yes, here's Jets and Giants, a game. Here's some more recent Jets games, more recently, right? Post-game locker room, all of this good shit. Now, the only games I will cover will be like college football, like this Yankee Stadium, Notre Dame and Army. And this is a goldie oldie, the UFL, the United Football League. If they come back, I'm going to cover them. I won't cover the NFL. Joey, I'm going to get some professional picks taken soon. So I'll send them when I have them. Yes, you may. Thank you, New York Fit Barber. All of these goodies, what does all of this mean? Okay? All of this means I am not going to cover the NFL anymore. I am not doing this weekly show anymore because I think that the NFL players are a bunch of fucking pieces of shit for doing what they are doing. And you can say it's not against the military or the flag. It's against the police brutality. And I will tell you, I have the same problem with them doing it against the police as if they were doing it against the military. I put one in the same. People who protect us either here in the city streets or abroad, I put them all in the same basket. Not the basket of deplorables. But, good, let's talk about steroids the whole hour. All right? So, I refuse to watch football anymore. We have some good shit going on, Joe. Good, but I want to hear, Matt. I'll give you a little backstory. On Sunday, March on Washington, bunch of crybabies. The only protesting was of what Trump said. They don't give a shit about anything but themselves. They washed up hack quarterback, only went with the so-called cause because he knew the liberal sheep cry. Okay, good. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump said there's been polls taken all over the place. A Jew brought prejudice against NFL players. Most people agree highly, in percentages in the 80s, agree with what Trump said. If you guys listen to sports talk radio, I do all the time. Since Kaepernick last year, people have been saying the same thing. Fire them, suspend them, fine them, whatever the case may be. And you want to laugh. I interviewed Colin Kaepernick in 2013, and I loved the kid. I thought he was a great, very spiritual. He had scriptures on tattoos. I was asking him about his tattoos. What do they mean? And I was a huge fan of him. This was coming right off of the Super Bowl appearance where they lost. Speaking of taking polls, where did you and company stay in Vegas? We stayed at the Orleans, the host hotel for the Olympia. So I actually was a big Colin Kaepernick fan at the time. Obviously, once he started doing this protest thing, I changed my tune on him. But I liked him as a person and as a player. I was very happy with him. Everyone, how agree, you dumb bitches. America, stop crying. The Raiders suck. Did you show him your enormous muscle morgue? Yes, look, there's my tattoo. If you see the picture I posted on the video the other day, I was in the scrum with the interview of, what's his name? The Jets receiver who's on the Giants now. Brandon Marshall. And you see my fucking tattoo sticking out on like Channel 2 News or something. It's fucking classic. They got fined from 1 minute. That's cheap. And 1 million. Hey, bad boys, what's up? Now, a lot of people are under the misnomer that the rule is they must stand there. That is the rule in the NBA, and they get fined if they don't do it. Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, whatever the fuck he changed his name to a few years ago, got in trouble for that. How hard did Kaepernick laugh when he realized what it said? This was actually before I had the tattoo. Hey, Kieran Auerbach, she's a soldier. I don't think she's too happy about these pricks taking a fucking knee. Big Muscles Mike. So the rule says that I'll read it to you. It must be played prior to the game, blah, blah, blah. Players on the field and bench area should stand at attention, face the flag, hold helmets in the left hand, and refrain from talking. The home team should ensure the American flag, blah, blah, blah. Failure to be on the field by the starter nationally may result in discipline. So you see, the league gave itself an out, probably not even realizing it when they worded this thing. And it's not even, it's in the code of conduct, game day code of conduct. It's not even in the fucking rule book. Rule book mentions nothing about the national anthem. Dave is not here, P. Kenny. He chose to sit this one out. And I told him he can get a pass to go to the bathroom, which is fine. I don't mind. He disagrees with my stance on this, and I respect that. I say put him on a team. His lack of skill will get his ass benched again. So the problem with this is that they're not forced to stand at attention and do what's expected of them. They're being encouraged to, but they're not being forced to. So you can't fine them unless you change the wording in this thing or make a new rule, which Roger Goodell, I don't know if you guys noticed, ratings are down. DirecTV just announced this morning, that they are giving refunds, to people that don't want the NFL ticket anymore, which is like the season pass. Keep talking to yourself, no fucks given. It has no place on the field. Barbells, bro, let me ask you something. Now, you're a fucking police officer. You must conduct yourself as a professional, not only when you're on duty, not only when you're in the radio car, when you're in the station house, but if you put something on your social media as a private citizen, which you're not considered one, because I know this for a fact, if you put something on your social media saying, all of these fucking assholes suck or something, you could get in trouble for that through your job. You can't do stuff on company time, but neither can you do it on your own time without getting reprimanded. These guys have no such things in place, even on their own time. Like I say, if on their private Twitter after the game they want to put down police brutality and Black Lives Matter and all of this shit, I personally, as a journalist and a former NFL fan, I would be like, I'm not a fan of it, but I don't agree with it, but he can do what he wants on his own thing. But he definitely can't do it on company time. And when he does it on the fucking sideline or stays in the fucking tunnel before kickoff, that's company time. He's wearing the fucking uniform of that fucking team, wearing the shield of that league on his shirt right here. He's got to do what they fucking say. And don't give me this plantation politics line of bullshit I've been hearing on liberal radio, because I listen to liberal radio as much as I listen to conservative radio, sports and news, because I like to get a well-rounded opinion. Never off duty. There you go, fucking Mark. There you go, bro. But you're not allowed to be off duty, and you're governed to your tire. Yes. Exactly. So why do you have to follow the rules and regulations when these cocksuckers don't have any fucking rules or regulations where they have to follow? I'm not even talking about the wife beating and the drugs and all of this other shit and the partying and all of this crap. Pac-Man Jones calling cops cocksuckers on fucking video and all of this shit when he's in the backseat of a fucking radio car. I'm talking about the shit they do on the field during this national anthem thing. Fuck that shit. And you know what? I'm not the only guy that's saying fuck the NFL. And there's even fucking hashtags out there about this. I was watching last night, getting ready for the show, video after video after video of people burning. Hey, Kim to the T, to the Gill, to the Roy. What's up, kid? All of these fucking people were burning their Steelers. This guy had a $450 Steeler leather jacket, and he put it in the pit fire with all of it. He had piles of fucking apparel. And then this other guy burned his fucking tickets. I had brothers come home and drape coffins in front of the. There you go, bro. Now, I agree with you on that. But even if they want to say we're not doing it against the military, they say recognize the cause before you knock the protest. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give them what they ask for. And I am recognize the protest. Police brutality, Black Lives Matter. It was built on a fucking lie. Forensic evidence and autopsies don't fucking lie. They don't have a horse in the race. It's forensic evidence, folks. Okay? So this hands up, don't shoot thing never fucking took place. And that's where all of this bullshit fucking started. And now these fucking ball players want to come on the field and fucking say we're taking a knee because the cops are fucking, the justice system, criminal justice system, suck my fucking nuts. The justice system is the fucking justice system, okay? If I get in trouble, I'm going to get locked up just as fast as if I was a fucking black guy or a Spanish guy. Don't tell me I got white privilege and I'm not going to get locked up. When you commit a crime and the cops are there or the cops know who you are, you're going to get your ass fucking locked up. Don't give me this bullshit. It's against the system is against me, because that's a fucking line of bullshit where you want to fucking excuse your fucking animalistic behavior. So go fuck yourself with that line of shit. And why did he get so much time and he didn't? Well, maybe he didn't have fucking 18 fucking priors. The Santa Clara Police Department don't want to work Levi State and protect Beyonce on halftime show, but they were forced to. Yes, I remember that. That was last year or the year before at the Super Bowl. I remember that distinctively, and they got fucking ordered. So you can't, I applaud those guys for taking the stance that they tried. There's bad doctors, lawyers, teachers, and bad sports writers. I'm probably one of them. Most sports writers, they don't have the balls to talk about this shit like I have. I have the fucking balls. You know what? Because what are you gonna do? Don't follow me? Put a bad fucking comment on my? Give me a thumbs down on the video? Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I went through all of that shit with all the fucking Greg nut huggers when he got fired from this fucking company, and all of those assholes don't even realize that me and him are friends again. He's coming back. And they're still giving me shit. I'm like, do you pay attention to his videos? You're a big fan, but you don't even watch his videos. And bad jet black hair dye. There you go, Mason. Of course there is. So I have chosen, as a media person that covered the NFL since 2005. That's, and I've been a fucking football fan. I started going to see the Jets at Shea Stadium when I was a kid. All right? In the fucking, them probably like very early 80s, right? 80, 81, something. I don't think it was 70s, so I won't go that far. But I'm 50, and I've been following this fucking sport as long as I'm old enough to understand it. I've coached my son in Pee Wee football and I'm going to choose to watch college football. He's on the high school football team, varsity. I'm going to watch high school football, obviously. I won't watch the fucking NFL anymore. Joe, check this out. I blame it on negligent retention at the police departments. Get rid of these bums and shit will stop. Okay, I agree, bro. I agree. Barbells, you and I see eye to eye on many a thing. I totally respect what you do for a living. What do I think about LSU this year? I don't know, bro. I'm a Penn State fan. So, all of this shit I watch college football, but I'm not going to say I can start rattling off fucking teams and conferences and shit like that. I was an NFL fucking reporter. I didn't cover, in New York, we don't have college football. There really is not like the Canadians. There is really no local team. Rutgers, I don't care. It's fucking Rutgers. I hate Jersey. I hate the Jets. I hate the Giants for moving out there. Start watching darts. I should. They probably don't take a fucking knee. They probably can't get back up, those fat guys. You ever see them on ESPN, the dart games? Greg used to have a bit about that. The fat guy with suspenders. I thought it was hysterical. Yeah, like LeBron James. He's doing it equally. You're taking him in. Look, Penn State. Joey, show us on this doll. I liked them before that guy touched kids' dicks and asses. So I decided I'm not going to give them thank the Saints be good this year. Don't know, don't care. I did not know. I didn't watch a minute of football on Sunday. I did not watch anything on fucking Monday night either. I only found out the score because my friend in the gym told me the next day. I said, I don't even know. I don't want it. I don't give a fuck who won the game. I say, go do a ride along and lace up the boots and see how you handle knowing every car you pull over could be your last. And how many of those fucking faggots are going to take you up on that offer? Zero. Oh, well, that's why we pay you high taxes to pay your salary. It's your job, not mine. Get the fuck out of here. Walk a mile in my shoes, will you? You ain't got the balls. But I was on the couch Sunday morning getting ready for a full day of NFL football, watching the NFL Network like about 11 a.m. And all of a sudden they started showing the scenes from London with the Jaguars and the Ravens. And they showed them taking a knee and all of this, of course, Trump's line that he said at the Alabama thing and then his tweet. And then they said the Steelers plan on all remaining in the tunnel not to go on the field. That was a very dumbass impression. Good, it worked. No apologies here, guys. You know that by now. I handed my wife the fucking television remote. I think I need to go to church right now. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. We didn't even talk about sex yet. I handed her the remote and I said, get this shit off. I'm never watching it again. I went grocery shopping with her while the Jet game was on, and the figures, those cocksuckers played a great game when I fucking bailed out on them. Been following that team my whole fucking life. But and my son laughs. He goes, you can't stay without football. I said, you know what? I'm going to do the best I can. Right now, I'm giving it up totally. It's like giving up heroin. You don't just do a little heroin. You have to stop. Bottom line, do what's right. Take the protest to Washington, not doing anything but pissing people off. I'm still shocked. Joey can report a remote. Jose, I fucking love you, bro. You are a fucking champ. So what do you get from the groceries? I got some meat. I got some nice fucking chicken cutlets. 30 seconds in the microwave feels like a real pussy. I told you, you're going to need to go to fucking group therapy after that one. Fuck church. But yeah, so I did not watch any football, and I wrote an article that I believe is posting today. I think I scheduled for today. And doing this show, and I did a little short Muscle Sport Minute clip the other day about fuck the NFL. And I mean it, man. I am all of this shit, all of these fucking things, all of these Super Bowls and drafts and fucking playoff games and postseasons and regular seasons and all of that. I don't want it. I don't want any of it anymore. Fuck them all, man. Do you know any good supplement companies that are honest about it? It's a football show today, bro. We're doing the Ask Me Anything on Friday. I cannot do the show tomorrow, Friday, 3 p.m. I will be more than happy to answer that question. I do like Mr. Sups. I'm a big fan of Hot Stuff. Big fan of them. Joe will replace NFL with Reality Kings on Sunday. I don't even know what that is, bro. I'm so out of the loop Like my friends, the guy, when I used to work in the sports office, they used to laugh. They used to say he knows nothing about pop culture. It's like he knows old TV shows and movies, and he knows nothing about what's going on now. And that was fucking 10 years ago, and it's pretty much the truth still. But tell me what you guys think? Porn, bro. There you go. I can snap one off at the fucking drop of a hat. What do you guys think? Now, if you were in my shoes and you had the opportunity to cover this as a journalist, would it piss you off that much and make you feel like, you know what, fuck these guys. I am not covering the sport. I am not giving it any more attention. I don't want to get, not that they need my publicity, please. I know that. I'm not fucking retarded. But I also know that I don't want to fucking look at it. You're like, oh, good. All right. I got to follow you now. Send me a DM so I remember to follow you. So you and Dave got different opinions about the NFL. Yes. We have different political view. We're like the exact opposite, which I think is so cool because we get along great, but we don't talk about certain things. Just like you have certain people in your family that like different things politically, you just don't talk about it because you know it's going to fuck up Thanksgiving dinner. It's kind of the same thing with Davey and I. We talk about sports, bodybuilding, whatever, anything except for politics. And this kind of falls into a politics thing more than a sports thing, really, because these guys are trying to politicize the sport. They're trying to use the platform of the NFL, which is I know you guys in Europe are going to say, fuck that soccer, well, what you call football. I agree to a certain extent, yes. But I think as far as NFL football, like the Super Bowl is a worldwide event. It's not just in the U.S. So football to me is really like the biggest, the most watched sport probably in the world, definitely in the U.S. It's not even a question. They call it America's game. I mean, the national pastime is baseball, but the NFL is the nickname for it is America's game for many, many different reasons. And you could read into that if you like. Also, I like to read into it. I know it's a double entendre there. How they made that up. Did I pronounce that right? Mason's gonna tell me I fucked it up. Go ahead, Mason. Follow my like a creep. I disagree, Joe, because you're a soccer guy. I'm guessing, or I do like. I used to coach my kid in soccer for years. I love the game. I love it. No, you're not getting another one out of me, Mason. I only do that trick once. So I look at that these guys are trying to use the biggest stage in possibly the world as far as sporting events go, NFL football, and politicize and make these racial allegations, which basically they're just basic racial allegations. I'll say that again. Racial allegations, okay? And which were born from a lie, mind you. Joe, what do you think the end result be? Mark, I gotta say this. I think that if enough people burn their fucking tickets and enough of fucking idiots like me say, I'm not writing about it, I'll fucking write about fucking, I love NBA basketball. Love it. I will fucking talk about NBA, MLB, NHL, college football, anything but the NFL. So I think if enough people just disregard it, fans and media alike, they're going to have to do something because they're going to end up losing a lot of money because these things turn into dollar signs. Maybe not today. It may be a year down the road. Hey, Charles, what's up, man? I know Charles agrees with me on this one. I knew I would, without a doubt. Do you think women in sports are treated fairly? In what way? What do you mean? I mean, they have a lot of fucking leagues that are just for women, so yeah, of course they are. And there's an assistant coach in the NFL now. Is it true that DirecTV is offering full refunds for NFL subscribers? Yes, that is true. Thank you, Charles. Hit him in the pockets. I agree. That is how it's going to go. I know you're with me, Charles. Without a doubt, I knew you would be. Hey, Kenny, what's up? You know my take on this. Joe is Canadian offended with this massive. Yes, you sent me that DM, Kenny. Thank you. This massive disrespect for American history means equality, my ass. You know what the problem is, though, with these guys? They're buying into this whole big fucking mantra that everything is against them and they can't fucking do certain things and they're not allowed to do certain things and all that. I don't know. What was the last 8 years before Trump? You know, he was half black, half white, but everybody, he wanted to just be the black president. That's what he wanted to be. And he was. He was. Oh, he certainly was. He didn't let anybody fucking ever confuse that. So give me a fucking break with this. We can't fucking climb the fucking ranks and shit. I said it on the other video. In 1968, affirmative action and the equal rights and all that shit were created, and that gave white people, we were behind the 8 ball. White privilege, my ass. It was black privilege at that point. So, and you can argue that till the cows come home, but just look at your fucking history, folks. Okay? Affirmative action means that black people will get the job before a white person. A woman will get the job before a man. It's not just black and white. It is also women and men. Now that's coming into gays have to get more stuff than a straight guy. A Jew has to get more than a Catholic. An Arab has to get more than a Catholic. It's affirmative action and the quota system, which I was affected by greatly in my job before this one, was don't give me that white privilege. And like I said on my other video, I grew up in the fucking Brooklyn. I went to the New York City public schools my whole life, right? Regular high school diploma. I didn't drop out. I did what I was supposed to do. I had a cup of coffee in fucking community college, and then I got a fucking job in the World Trade Center, and I didn't need to fucking to go to college anymore. I had coverage and all of that, medical coverage and a career going. So, and I grew up, if you want to call it middle class, it was the lower middle class. It wasn't poor, don't get me wrong, but we were a single income household, right? My mom didn't work until I was fucking, it's black 6 months, white 6 months. Fucking Mason, I want to kiss you. I love you, bro. You're a fucking pisser. All right, my mom didn't start working until I was like, I think a senior in high school. Then she just did it because her friends got some fucking job at some sweatshop, and she just wanted to fucking. We didn't even need the money. She got fucking paid dirt from this fucking guy. But my father, civil servant, single income household. We grew up in a fucking apartment that was about the size of this fucking press pass here. All right. I didn't have my own room until both of my older brothers moved out. I slept in a fucking crib until my legs stuck out of the fucking thing. Then my oldest brother, because they had bunk beds in the room, which was fucking just the size of this fucking draft sign. My oldest brother moved into the living room. My shirt is racist, white, yes. My oldest brother had to move into the living room. We bought a Castro convertible. Then I moved into the other room with my middle brother. But I didn't have any drawers because obviously the bigger guy couldn't use, there's no dresser in the living room. So he left all his clothes in what was his room and now half my room. I didn't even have any drawer space. So don't tell me I grew up with white privilege. Every fucking dollar I fucking earned, every fucking promotion, every fucking job I ever got. I worked 7 days a week as a kid. When I was 16 years old, I had 2 fucking jobs, all right? One was shittier than the other, but I was making fucking honest money. I wasn't slinging fucking drugs on the corner, which was really easy to do in my neighborhood with the fucking mob over there. It was real easy to fall into that shit. Sounds like he was living in the ghetto life. You know, bro? It's not the ghetto because everybody's going to say that's, the ghetto. You're white. How could you be living in the ghetto? It was a fucking lower middle class neighborhood that the only guys with money were the fucking mafia guys. The rest of us had to fucking just scratch. Joey had to keep his porn and weed up his ass, and he was grateful. You're damn right. So, white privilege, suck my guinea dick, man, because I'll fucking laugh at you. Colin Kaepernick grew up a white boy. Let's not even try. First of all, he's half white. So stop saying my African fucking brothers and shit. You're half white, you fucking douchebag. Adopted by an all-white, affluent, fucking suburban fucking family. I'm more black than that fucking guy. So suck the fucking cum out of my balls, you fucking bag of shit. Did you hear about the black chick saying that white people should downsize the house and give it to a black family? I agree. I totally agree. Where's my keys? Where is that bitch? Give it a fucking key. Joe had to carry ice up 10 flights of stairs and park Cadillac since he was 8. I think we're all mixed. I fucking certainly hope not. Mason, get on that quick. So when people tell me you're fucking white privilege, I got a nice house now. I got a nice fucking car. But guess what? I fucking earned it, motherfuckers. I didn't fucking, nobody gave me anything. I didn't get any favors from anybody. This fucking stupid company, I started it myself in 2008. And it fucking has grown since then where I could do this for a living now, not have to work for some scumbag like fucking Bleckman, that piece of shit. Adam and Eve was black and white like jungle fever. You sure? I hope not. Why should we be mixed? You should be proud of what you are. If you're a black guy, you should be proud of being black, but don't use it as an excuse to fucking take a knee because some guy that got locked up in some bad neighborhood did something wrong and now the cops are up his ass every fucking time they see him. It's supposed to. It's a bad guy. What the fuck? I'll give you a little story. Amazing. This is when I had more hair. Fuck's sake, Joe Cam. Man, you be bold, buddy. When I was a 16, 17-year-old fucking... I worked 2 jobs then, but I used to have long hair and I wore the fucking... You guys saw the picture. Wait, where is it? In the magazine, right? You guys who fucking... who subscribe. All right, now you see that? That's me in like 1985, 86, somewhere around there, 80-something. Do you think that when the cops rolled up on me in Brooklyn and they saw me, they didn't break my fucking balls? Hey, what's up, man, from the UK? White and Indian, Cherokee, my grandma was 3/4. Ooh, Native American chicks are hot. I banged this fucking girl one time. She was part Native American, and that was like, it was really, obvious and was very sexy. You causing trouble again. Always. That's my dad. Do you think me and my friends wearing leather jackets and having long hair, drinking beers and doing shit in the parks and the high school campus at night didn't get our balls broken? Officer Sullivan from the 6-6 precinct, who was a rip-roaring alcoholic drunk, who fucking used to come out of the radio car drunk and Bon Jovi and used to kick our asses in burnouts. Yes, we were fucking burnout. I'm not gonna lie. We were fucking partiers and shit, but I wasn't a bag of shit. I never stole. Like I said, I had 2 jobs. So I spent some of that money on fucking beers and shit like that. Joey Ramone. Rock and roll high school, baby. So the cops used to, not racially profiled us, but they fucking dirtbag profiled us. And you know what? They were right, because we were up to no good. We were hanging out in the park. We were fucking drinking beers. Some of the kids were fucking smoking weed. We couldn't afford Coke or shit back then. Coke was $100 a gram back then. I was making fucking $3 an hour. How was I going to buy $100 worth of drugs? Give me a fucking break, right? So basically, we would buy fucking 6-packs of like cans of beer because it was cheaper than bottles. Shit beer. We even bought like Schlitz and Schaefer and fucking Blatz beer one time. It was in bottles. $1.69 a 6-pack cold. Bottles of Blatz beer. Look it up. Blatz beer. Liberace used to fucking promote it. Amazing. I'm waiting for you. Allie is super racist, Joey. Ask her about this. Who's Allie? Who's Allie, bro? So these guys used to come and fuck with us, throw us on the wall, search us. Now, at the time, I used to carry knives. I had 3 different knives I used to carry. Either a 007. If you guys, Mason, I know you know what 007 knife is. I had a switchblade, and I had a butterfly knife, which I was very good at the time. Opening, I used to do that stupid tricks that you can do with both hands. I got good at it. I got a lot of cuts learning, but I got good at it. I met Allie. Where did I meet? At the fucking Olympia. So the cops would pull in. It was almost like when you're watching The Wire or something. 5-0, 5-0. Like we would see the car coming. So you would throw your shit in the fucking bushes. And I would have the knife. I used to keep it like almost like De Niro did in fucking with the gun in Taxi Driver, Travis Bickle. And I would fucking throw it in the fucking bushes because I didn't want them to fucking lock me up for a knife. I mean, Cosgrove, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with these DMs. Why do you think we're not friends? Because I don't give you 95% of the attention during a show? I got a show to run, kid. How many times do you actually comb your green skinny hair with that knife? I had nice hair back then. Maybe now I'll take a few fucking shots and, I won't argue with you. I'll give you the okay. But I had nice hair then, man. And I got a lot of fucking ass with that hair. Joey, we were Shark or a Jet. I'm a Jet, bro. See the Jets. The New York Jets. Fuck the Sharks. The Miami Sharks, remember any given Sunday? So I got my balls broken when I was a kid. Sing Maria. I just met a fucking putana named Maria. I'm going to stick my cock in her ear. So I used to get my balls broken. But we didn't go, oh, we're going to give me your badge number. We're going to fucking call fucking if I went home and said to my mother or my father, a cop kicked my ass today, do you know what either one of them would have done? Kicked it twice as hard. I know that's an old fucking line, but it's true in my case. Because if the cop had any reason to even acknowledge my presence, I was considered at fault, according to my parents. Thank God, because I was raised that way, and I'm raising my children the same way. Okay? So my son got in trouble at school, but he tried to give me the bullshit. I don't even want to fucking hear the excuse. You did something in school. They said you did it. You're fucking wrong. You're punished. I kick your ass. However I fucking do the punishment, either fucking physical or you fucking take his cell phone or whatever. Regardless of the circumstances, I never gave him the break and go, oh, I'm gonna march right up to that school and find out what really happened. You could act like a man. What's the matter with you, Frankie Fontaine? Michael, he's banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time. I had to straighten him out. You had to what? You want to straighten my brother out? Michael, you can't come to Las Vegas and talk to a man like Mo Green like that. Fredo, you're my brother and I love you. But I tell you one thing and tell you one time only. Never go against the family again. As you can see, I've seen The Godfather a few times. But my thing is, I grew up with no money. I grew up in fucking New York City, a lot of fucking crime in my neighborhood. Just because it was organized crime doesn't mean that it was fucking, people that were walking around fucking throwing fucking rose petals in the fucking air. A lot of parents tell the kids the cops are bad guys, really sad. Yeah, and you know what? I'm not one of them, thank God. And I know, Johnny, I know you're not either. And I'm sure everybody else on this fucking feed that is giving me the thumbs up wouldn't do that. All right? Now, yeah, can a cop be a dick? Yeah, we had this guy Sullivan. He was a drunk. He was a dick. I could have fucking went to the precinct and said, Sergeant, this guy was drunk and he kicked my ass. I was afraid he was going to kick it even worse, or they were going to kick it in the back of the fucking station house. Google Godfather, you laugh, you half an Indian ass off. So they put the fear of God and my parents into me. So I knew if I fucked up, they were going to kick my ass and I would take my medicine and I wouldn't bitch and moan about it. So why do these fucking ball players look at this situation that these guys are innocent people that did nothing wrong and they're getting fucked with by the big bad blue policeman over there, and regardless of what state or whatever it is? I call bullshit on it. So yes, I am acknowledging why they are kneeling, and I call major bullshit on it. And if there is an incident, you handle each incident, each isolated incident, or if it's fucking rash incidents, you handle each of them differently. You don't handle one the same as the other. If there's the case like the case of Michael Brown, proven to be bullshit by forensic science and the fucking autopsy. Again, the Loon Lives Matter. Some of them. If there's, and I think that was one in South Carolina. The cop was chasing the guy and shot him in the back. He got locked up and went to jail like 2 days later. It was like almost immediately. He was suspended and then right away he got indicted by the grand jury, fired, and he was put in jail. That guy fucked up. You can't defend that, man. You cannot defend what that guy did. It was on video. No matter how hard you try, good guys, you want to say he's a good guy, maybe it's something that we didn't see in the video. Black olives matter. Yes, I do like black olives, actually. Better than green. So don't tell me that these guys all just go around shooting unarmed black guys. It's bullshit. And I'm sure MD, RX, Flex, none of them are going to talk about this. They're going to be afraid to. Ooh, we can't talk about that. Why not? I told you, I used to write for a right-wing conservative news site. And I touched base with them and I said, hey, I'm blowing off my football coverage. I said, if you guys want me to do something about it, because they were all over this thing, I said, I'm waiting for them to get back to me, because I'm like, you know what? I'm not hiding how I feel. I'm just wondering, what's your problem? Are you talking to me, Cosgrove kid? Cosgrove kid? I don't have a problem. The NFL players do. See, you don't like football, though. You live in Scotland. I don't blame you. You're lucky. You don't have to deal with these assholes. There's nothing on fucking Sundays to watch now. Trump on TV topic. Trump unemployment is at a 16-year low. I guess you're trying to type. I didn't see the last word. Johnny Bravo. Is that the real Johnny Bravo or that fake Johnny Bravo account that's out there? I hope it's the real Johnny Bravo. That's my pal. I love that Johnny Bravo. I'm talking to you, mother sucker. The NFL players came out of Super Bowl holding your hands up, don't shoot. That was actually, the Rams did that. It wasn't the Super Bowl. That was the Rams. And one of them, I think, was a guy who got, locked up for something, really bad. Can't believe you don't me like that, Bia. I love you. Cosgrove, I don't know what the fuck. Did you, fucking get, mugged or something over the weekend and somebody split your fucking head open like a can of tomatoes? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. How did I do you dirty? I thought I only had 2 kids. I got 3 now with Cosgrove out there. So the fucking, this hands up, don't shoot, and all of this stuff, it's, each case is a separate case, and if the cop was wrong, I'm sure that evidence will show that, and he will get in trouble. The fucking, to broad brush all of that and say we all, all the guys that took a knee, I know. All the guys that took a knee are doing it because they're trying to bring fucking attention to a major problem with civil. Guys, it's not 1958 anymore. Okay? Look at your fucking calendars. Or better yet, look at your fucking iPhone. Okay? And see what the date says. How are you? I mean, whatever. I don't know. I guess am I going to get in trouble for all of this stuff that I'm yelling about just because of fucking jerk-off fucking football players who I fucking love them. I used to love going in the locker room and interviewing these guys. Some of them are really cool. Steve Weatherford is still my good friend. We text each other all the time. He was with the Giants for many years, and he was with the Jets for a number of years as well. And he's recently retired. He does this whole fitness program, Armageddon. It's an arm workout thing. So I've done a lot of promotions and stuff with him. He's been on the shows and stuff, with the radio show and the video show. And I'm dying to hit him up and say, Steve is a great guy. He is. He does so much for charity. So much. Fuck no, it's the truth. Speak that. Thank you, my lifestyle Instagram fit. I like this chick. But I'm dying to hear what Steve has to say because he's not an NFL player anymore, but I guess the brethren, the fraternity, you don't want to, shit on these guys. So I didn't want to ask him an official. It would be almost just to talk, not to fucking do an article on it. And if it was off the record, I would keep it off the record. I have fucking journalistic integrity. I wouldn't fuck a guy like that. But I'm just curious on what that guy, thank you, sweetie. Protest on your own time, overpaid prima donnas. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If they should protest on their Twitter account afterwards. But if a team wanted to suspend the guy of something he did off the field, that's their prerogative to do so. Ask him to be on your show. You think he would do it? Well, he's been on it a number of times, but I don't know if he would come on for this topic, and I would feel uncomfortable asking him to do that. I would feel uncomfortable. Joe, your voice is as important as the next person. I hope so. Some people think it's less, like my wife. Oh, shut up already, she tells me. She goes, don't make an asshole out of yourself. Don't rant too much on your show today, because she knows I was all fired up for this topic. Because it pissed me off. It's not only did I enjoy football as a fan, I enjoyed it as a fucking, in Italian it sounds much nicer, amazing. What am I going to do? Say she 2 times me? Good fellas, look that one up too. I enjoyed it as a journalist, and I enjoyed it as a fan, so it took 2 things out, wins out of my, proverbial sails, if you will, that I am unable to talk about this anymore in a good light. Does your wife listen to your show? No, she hates bodybuilding. She doesn't like sports. She wants nothing to do with this fucking industry. She thinks it's a fucking freak show, and she's right. No, she doesn't. That's what she said. She doesn't listen to this shit. She doesn't want anything to do with it. She's helped me out at some personal appearances and stuff. We're giving out stuff, but she doesn't want anything to do with it. Hell no, I'll miss this. FOL. Well, you know what? I will. I don't know what I'm going to do. Who is it? Johnny, I think. Johnny, I think you asked, what are you going to do on Wednesdays? And I'm thinking, I don't know yet. I don't want to jump into something that's going to suck. I'm not going to just do another bodybuilding thing because I already got those two. I got the radio show, which I'm going to try to have more guests on. I think you guys kind of prefer that. We had Caleb on and stuff. I still come talk about other stuff. I'm thinking of doing a general sports show, just not NFL related. And we can talk about the World Series when that comes up, baseball, Yankees, and we're in the playoffs. So it's a little buzz going here in New York. Maybe we can give you ideas. I would love to hear ideas. Stick with boycott. I'm going to stick with boycott. The Profit Show. You want to do a show, Fake Profit Muscle account? I don't even want the real Profit Muscle on this fucking program. You can follow the feed and curse me out and talk shit. That's cool. Or agree with me. I don't care. But I'm not a Profit Muscle guy. But I want to do things for on the Wednesday that's going to work. Hey, here he is, Mr. BB3K, Mr. Pete Angeles. Pete is the artist who drew this fucking amazing fucking cover Iron Maiden fucking mural. Well, Wednesday I'll co-host. We'll yell racist shit for 56 minutes, and I'll break down the Olympia for 4. Fuck the Olympia. Let's just stick with the racist shit for 60. Let Mason co-host. You know what? That would be a great fucking show, man. Allie, Allie. Oh, fuck. Now I know who she is. Yes. Hi, Allie. How you doing? And she's not racist, Mason. Hi, Allie. How are you, sweetie? Give Rip Vixen a show. Well, she was doing some stuff with us, some articles and stuff. I got to talk to Angie, but she knows she has like a full-time job. I'll fucking do it. She has a full-time job, Andrea, and so it's hard for her to do things and stuff. She was going to do videos and stuff, but work, and then she trains and stuff, obviously. She still competes and shit like that. So it's hard for her to find time to do stuff. Oh, Joey, you should hear the shit she says. You guys are friends in real life, Allie and Mason? The Jose and Allie hour. It's like fucking Burt Reynolds and, not Burt Reynolds, fucking... the Gracie Allen. I don't think Mason, you got me so fucking oh fuck. We should have Allie on the show one day, and I want to hear all the fucking crazy shit she says. It would be great. I would fucking love it. It would be a hit. It would be a viral sensation. But yes, so NFL no longer. I look exactly like Burt Reynolds. Today's version or the fucking Driving the Firebird version? The T-tops. So Wednesday, no more NFL. Very sad to say that because I really, it took me years to figure out exactly how I wanted to do a regular sports show. Mason's comments, they're always hilarious, Kian, but today he's really fucking kicking butt. Joey, are you going to the Brooklyn Grand Prix? What is the Brooklyn Grand Prix? I don't even know what it is. I'm sorry, Barbara. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I guess I'm not going. Saturdays, I usually do a lot of video editing Saturday. I'm so high. He is on fire. He's on fire. Remember that from Scarface, that terrible fucking 80s song when they were in the disco dancing? The clown comes out later on. Bodybuilding NPC. Oh, okay. No, I don't go to fucking shows like that, man. Let me tell you something. NPC bodybuilding shows are like hours upon hours upon hours long, and they're boring as a motherfucker. I used to fucking do that all the time when I first started this fucking magazine. I would cover shows a lot, and then I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? Have you ever snorted pre-workout so you hit you faster? Come on, bro. No, come on. Stop with that. Come on. Isn't that about time we forget? Just let all of that stuff go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so I can't do fucking NPC shows. If I know somebody that's competing, like a friend or something, I would go to the night show. But I can't, as a writer, what am I going to write? The fucking chick in fucking bikini class F looked better than the fucking one next to her? They're all looking the same. You're half an Indian. You can say whatever the fuck. Fuck whitey, all of that shit. Yep, fuck that. Trail of Tears, go fuck yourself. I can say whatever I want. I guess you can. I give you, I got to give a lot of like leeway for Native American people. They got fucked over, man. So if they want to talk shit, they're the only ones that really can. You better come when I compete in May in Hauppauge. Well, Hauppauge's really, it's like very close to home. So that one I might go to. Oh, that's the one you were telling me about, Paul's fucking show. Yeah, it used to be even closer to me when he had it in fucking Babylon. NP shows are overrated, too many of them. I'm a Quarter Creek Indian. Can I say what I want? Yes, of course. You can say whatever the fuck you want, even if you were whatever, Martian. I don't give a fuck. Pocahontas, you get a pass, baby. Yes. Chicks get a pass for a lot of things anyway. Amen. We did get fucked over. Yeah, you kind of did. I'm a big Gunsmoke fan, so I see that shit all. I won't even call you a squaw like they used to. Speaking of fucking squaws, fucking Crazy Hawk Mike. What's up, kid? Mike is a Packer fan, but I think, Mike, please don't tell me you're going to watch football this weekend. You have to stand with Joey. It's like when Cumia got fired, stand with Ann. Mike, you're not going to watch football, are you? My friend in the gym, he's a fucking white supremacist, but he said he's not watching it anymore either. Joey, give me a call when you get a chance. I got to run. Yes, bro. Go ahead. Go finish cutting that guy's hair. He's got the towels around his neck. He's probably got fucking second-degree burns. Travis Dustin. What's up, bro? Fuck football. I agree. Joey, go look at the ass on Pocahontas after this. What is the name again? Let me write this shit down. What's the name again? What's that screen name? Sweetie, what's your screen name? Type something so I can see your screen name. After what the Packers said, I am not. I didn't like what fucking... And, watching proper football just now. See, there you go. On the pitch. On the pitch. See, I told you I used to coach. I know all of that shit. Big C, if you were here, what up? Big C's not on here. Big C was on a show Monday, Travis. It's on YouTube. My lifestyle... I'm writing this down. .ig fit. Okay, I'm going to follow her, and then I'm going to look at her ass, as Mason suggested. When Mason tells me something, Joey Sinatra over here, sweetie. Sweetie pies. Joe would, oh, shit, I didn't see your name come across the screen, Caleb. I'm sorry. We're talking about football, Caleb. And I'm very upset because I can't watch football anymore because I must stand with the flag, stand with the police, the military, the people that look at this from the right point of view. I can't look at it from, and like the fucking players, I just blew their fucking theory to smithereens because it was all bullshit built on a fucking lie, all right? So let's fucking now find out the reason you're doing it is because you just want to fucking cause trouble and fucking rabble rouse. That's the reason why you're doing it. Colin Kaepernick was a fucking Baptist, a very pious Baptist when I interviewed him in 2003. He was sitting as close as I am to this fucking cellular telephone I broadcast over. I stand with whatever goofy tribe Instagram fit is from. You and me both, bro. Glad I am Scottish right now. Do you live next door to fucking Cosgrove, bro? You're like in the same province or whatever they call it. Pink Princess, Elena in the house. Coach Philippe. Coach, if you coach football. Now, I coach football for many, many years, up until middle school age. Because once he went to high school and started playing, then I couldn't do it. Because he was in the high school football, so they stopped playing Pee Wee football, PAL, Police Athletic League football. If one of my players took a knee, even in jest with this shit, I would pick that fucking kid up by his fucking ear. Especially if it was my kid. It would be fucking twisting it as I was picking him up by it. And fucking, he would be fucking benched for that game. I was just kidding, coach. I don't give a fuck. This is so the next asshole don't fucking do it next week. If any, and you saw 8-year-old kids, it was on YouTube, Pee Wee football taking a fucking knee during the national anthem. This is the problem with what these guys are doing. It is trickling down, and kids are thinking that it's the thing to do. So now they're going to start arguing, start fighting. Oh, you didn't take a knee. I did. You're a fuck up. And it's going to start all of this shit. You got casino money, sweetie? She's pocketing chips. I saw you doing it. Remember that from fucking Casino? When fucking De Niro sees Sharon Stone first time, she's stealing the fucking old fucking guy's chips. She's like in a fucking arm piece. So that's my take on it. Kids are learning from these guys. And I don't even care about the fucking... Hell no, she don't even gamble. I don't even care about the end zone dances. I never bought. I'm a Gastineau fan, so they made the rules. A Gastineau rule, they called it originally. So I always thought it was stupid. I liked the Fun Bunch and the Redskins in the 80s and shit. Stuff like that. Who cares if kids emulate that? That's just in good fun. That's stupid shit anyway. But when they emulate these guys taking a knee, I got a problem with that. As a parent, as a coach, and as a fucking fan of this fucking sport, I have a major problem with that. And I think that shit is going to become commonplace now because you see a lot of these fucking guys doing it. What's up, Elena? Elena's a huge NFL fan. I want to be back privileged. Fucking poor Mike. He can't even take advantage. 2 minutes left, boys. Michael Savage. Oh, I like him. He's a good radio show. Michael Savage says they should stop playing the anthem at all sporting games, then they lose their platform. Yeah, but you know what? Now you're giving in to them, though. You're giving in to the protests because now they changed something. I don't want to give into it. I want them to put the rule in place. I said the only time I'll come back to this fucking sport that I loved, right? The only time I'll come back and cover these games again is when they put a league-wide mandate in place like the NBA has and says you must stand on the sideline. It's encouraging and says you may get in trouble if you don't do what we ask you to do. Pretty please, sugar on top, don't work with these fucking jerk-offs, okay? You need to fucking say to them, this is the new rule. You have to abide by it because we're all losing fucking money and fans. My Browns are horrible. Gives me a reason not to watch. I'm a Jet fan, so, hey, man, I don't give a fuck. And the Bengals. Oof. They should remove all cops and military from the NFL. Let the players protect themselves. But you know what? I loved when they used to... I would be in the press box, and we'd all stand up, and they'd have the big flag across the fucking Jet, MetLife Stadium, Giant Stadium there. And I thought it was beautiful. I must tell you this. My girlfriends have been asking me, who is that handsome guy that I posted and how I know you? Me? What the fuck? Where did you meet these fucking girls? At the eye doctor? Wow. If I wasn't so flustered and my high blood pressure, I was already blushing. I'm blushing even more now, Elena. I look better without glasses, right? Because you can see my blue eyes. They are blue. The military had to pay big bucks to bring the flag out. I don't believe that. And don't believe that 2009 thing. That's bullshit also. We're out of time, guys. I'll see you Friday, AMA.